He's stuck.
Brandon's stuck.
If he gets to ride again, I don't know. Thank you for joining me here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I am here with my brother, Brandon.
Hey, how's it
Got
going?
a guest on the vlog today. I haven't been to Six Flags Magic Mountain since March of this year, and Brandon hasn't been here.
It's been since like 2013, 2014, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah, he's got a lot of credits to get here today. So we're gonna head over to Full Throttle first, and then we'll see where the day brings us. Really no agenda other than to get Brandon on some of these rides. But I love this park. I cannot wait to see what today brings. First ride of the day on Full Throttle in the back row. That was awesome. Shout out to the young Susie we rode with from Oregon. Traveled down from San Jose, a couple states this morning. So shout out to him. He loved it. He said it was top 15 for him. So what do you think, Brandon?
I thought it was amazing. I thought the hang time through the loop was perfect. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the launch isn't too great, but the rest of the layout's pretty cool. It is short, obviously, but nice and smooth and great start to the day here at Magic Mountain. We heard Superman running, believe it or not. Yeah. So we're gonna try to head up the mountain right now and get on Superman, because I haven't ridden Superman in like 10 years because it's been down for like 5 years or whatever. So
I didn't know it's been that long.
No, it hasn't been down that long, but it feels like it.
Yeah.
Ninja is closed at the moment. I'm not sure if it's gonna be opening today or not. It is closed. Great to hear this sound again coming from Superman. I think the last literally 15 times I've been to Magic Mountain, it's been closed. So I don't even know if it's running forward or backwards. I've only gotten a backwards ride on it. Awesome ride there on Superman. We went backwards. Brandon's a little out of breath on that one.
My first time, 100 degrees or 100 miles per hour, but amazing though.
Wow, it doesn't matter. It's just straight up and down. Like, it's 100 miles an hour. Like, it's awesome, okay?
The only thing for me is that I didn't know that there was a little bit of length before you went up. I thought you immediately shot up. That's what I was scared about.
Yeah, it goes on forever. And what's really cool about going backwards like that is when you get to the top, you can like look out, and it's such a cool view.
Beautiful.
But we did hit the red. We hit the red on that, so that was an awesome ride. All right, West Coast Racers was also closed, so we came back here to Apocalypse. So that's X2, Ninja, and West Coast Racers are closed so far this morning. Great ride on Apocalypse, one of my favorite Woodies. Well, the only Woody here at this park, but it was an awesome ride. What do you think, Brandon?
It was good as I remember it to be. I'm sorry, I might have elbowed you a couple times.
Yeah, it definitely is a little close for comfort, but luckily those trains are super comfortable. And I gotta love the station flybys too. I was like looking down and screaming at everyone when I fly through. So I have not seen West Coast Racers test yet. So I guess we're gonna be walking right past that one and head to the front of the park. But hopefully West Coast Racers opens up soon.
I don't know what button I pressed, but I hope it was the right one. If it wasn't, 40% chance it'll be fine.
Just got off Gold Rusher, the Aero mine train. It was really cool. Hugged the terrain really well, and the last helix is really nice. I did try to look up some new construction for the new coaster, and didn't really see anything from the ride. You're kind of twisting and turning quite a bit up there, so I didn't really see anything as far as new construction or anything goes on that side of the mountain. But yeah, overall great ride. What do you think, Brandon?
I thought it was good. It's a good entry level. Again, like not too many hits and turns in here and whatnot, but it does speed up every now and then. And I definitely think that you get a nice scenic view of like the whole Riddler's Revenge and Wonder Woman and all the DC areas too.
Yeah, very cool scenic coaster. So we're gonna go to the single rail now and get on a ride on Wonder Woman. We had a 30-minute wait. We boarded and then we're evac'd. And it looks like they're looking at that middle of the train up there. We were on this one over here. We got evac'd off of it before we could even ride. So 2 train ops, 30-minute wait. I hope it doesn't go down for too long. He's stuck. Our train won't let up. They've been having trouble with this train right here, so Brandon's stuck. See what happens here. If he gets to ride again, I don't know. 30-minute wait for Wonder Woman. Got stuck on there in the station at evac. Had about a wait of about 15 minutes until they sorted things out, and then as you saw there, Brandon got stuck in the front row there.
Not a fun time.
Yeah.
Fun time on the ride, but not a fun time being stuck there.
Yeah, so it was your first single rail. What'd you think?
I loved it. I was right in the front. Very fun. The first drop wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but the second one is where you get all that air time, that hang time going through. Felt like my stump was coming up my throat.
Yeah, that one I think is, the visuals are definitely, I'm glad you rode that one in the front for your first ride, but
Yeah.
I think as far as the ride, the back row, we should probably ride that again later on if we can.
If it's working.
Yeah, because the back, yeah, if it's not so temperamental. But the back row, I think it's definitely a little bit better of a ride there. But yeah, still a great ride. I love that ride. It's probably my number 2 here at the park behind X2. So
It's really good. I would recommend it.
yeah, so we're going to head over right next door here to Batman and check the line out. Never seen a line that long for Batman. I think it's on one train. So we are kind of dealing with a couple Six Flags days here. A lot of ride closures, and there are some rides that only have one train. Even Wonder Woman, I know it's been on 2 trains for a while.
But in 3 minutes, you guys better be happy today.
Let's go off Riddler's Revenge. That is my favorite stand-up coaster. Awesome. I think it's a great ride, especially if you know how to ride it. Just kind of keep your head a little bit forward. I do get airtime on Riddler's Revenge. I don't care what anyone says, and it's awesome. The positives are awesome. The only critique I really have of it as far as a stand-up coaster go is that it doesn't have a sweet helix or like a low to the ground helix, but the trenches are cool, and there are some cool turns in there as well. But yeah, it was a great ride. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, you get a lot of good G's on that. Like you said, there is a little bit of airtime pockets here and there. Only one thing I will say, I totally forgot the whole headrest, things like that. It's not as bad as a Viper, but you still get your head rattled a little bit.
Yeah, so yeah, you get your head rattled if you are not, not watching it a little bit, especially in some of the corkscrews. Front row ride there on Twisted Colossus, the RMC. Waited only 20 minutes, so not bad. They were getting them out pretty good. Brandon, what'd you think of that?
It was amazing. I'm a fan of the original Classic Colossus. I think this was a good upgrade for them to do it. I don't know if you saw me that much, but every time we would kind of do a half corkscrew, I would be holding onto my head like I was trying to hold onto my hat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh god, but it was great. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was great.
Nice, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I love Twisted Colossus. I am gonna, here's some hot takes though about Twisted Colossus and RMC in general. I haven't ridden a ton of RMCs, but I actually rank Twisted Colossus last out of all of them, even the single rails. I think Twisted Colossus is like 4th or best in this park. So I know a lot of enthusiasts rank it, number 1 at this park, and they really have it rated high for an RMC. But my main thing with that one is, and it's a great ride, I do like it a lot. But for me, that one, you're just making left turns the entire time. Everything is kind of
true, yeah.
You're going left the entire time. All the forces are either going up or to the right. So it's just not a lot of variety. But I mean, the Top Gun stall is great. You get 2 first drops, which are stellar first drops. So yeah, great ride.
Also, really weird with that whole beginning where it's like the small little bumps. Like you gotta.
Oh, yeah,
It's like you starting off. It was just like I don't know why.
Yeah, the RMC pre-lift, gotta love that too. Just had lunch at the Full Throttle Sports Bar. I paid $28 for an Impossible Burger combo with fries and a drink. It was pretty good, not worth $28 though, that's for sure. And then we just came over here to Goliath and got in line, but realized it's only running one train. So Six Flags bit us again. Got one train running on a lot of these coasters today, so not ideal. I don't think that Magic Mountain was anticipating the crowds today. The crowds really came, and
There's a lot more people than I thought. I think it's a lot of tourists as well too.
yeah, a lot of tourists from Europe and different places. But yeah, not ideal to be running, you know, one train on a lot of these, and then X2 being down all day, West Coast Racers being down all day. Yeah, I feel bad for a lot of the enthusiasts that came today, because like I said, a lot of the things are just not up to par right now. So yeah, not a great look for Six Flags, but hopefully they figure this out.
Middle stick has been complete. When I say top, you say shoot top, 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 top. When I say top, you say shoot top, top, top.
Posted wait time of 45 minutes on Tatsu. They were running two trains. Thank you for that. So it was only about a 15-minute wait. We sat in the second row. Awesome ride. I love that ride, Tatsu. It's so cool. The pretzel loop, though, melts your face off. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, no, it was good. Like you said earlier, it's like so serene and gracious, and then once you get to that dip, like you feel like your whole body is just stuck to it. It feels great.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense pretzel loop, that's for sure. But yeah, great ride on Tatsu. Got a couple more hours left in the park here, so I think we might try Ninja again since it was closed earlier. All right, looks like Ninja is closed again, our second time coming up here, and it's down again. So doesn't look like we're gonna be getting on Ninja, the Aero suspended coaster today, unfortunately. Unfortunately, West Coast Racers has been down all day, and if you can see through there, the red and the yellow train have just been kind of sitting there all day, no work being done at all that I've seen. So I'm not sure if this is a refurbishment or if this is a temporary delay for today. Maybe they'll get it up for the weekend. But yeah, West Coast Racer has been down all day long. It shows closed on the app all day as well. Second ride of the day on Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, another breakdown also. So we waited about 25 minutes total, including a 10-15 minute breakdown, so not too bad. But great ride. We sat in the middle. Anything new to add on that one?
Yeah, it's definitely different from me being in the front, also getting stuck. But being in the middle, I feel like I didn't feel as much airtime. I don't know if it was just you as well too. So I feel like that ride's definitely better being either in the front or in the way back.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Definitely you want to sit in the very front or very back if you can. But with the constant loading on the station, you really can't choose your row all the time. So, but yeah, I'd recommend that front or back. But I think my favorite part of the ride is that giant camelback. The stall is really good. And then also too, like coming up into that turnaround, I feel like it's just very abrupt. So yeah, you're coming up on that turnaround and you think like, wow, like how are we gonna make this tight turn and coming up there? And it's really cool. So,
and there's so many inverts as well, so it just keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, it's just one thing after another. So yeah, really great ride. I ranked that one pretty high here at the park. So awesome ride. We're gonna try Batman again, see if we can get on this one without a line, hopefully. Got off a ride on Twisted Colossus again, but we just saw X2 running for the first time today. We have 20 minutes until park close, so we're heading over there right now and trying to get the last ride of the night on X2. Came away with a ride on X2. We waited an hour and 10 minutes on one train ops. It was worth every penny. I ranked that one number 5. It held up again. I absolutely love that ride. No pyrotechnics on there, but that's okay. Brandon, what do you think? First time on X2 in over 10 years.
Hey, hour and 10 minutes, there's a reason why we waited. It is the GOAT. It's the number 1 for this, at least for Six Flags Magic Mountain. I will say it's in the top 3 for me for all the roller coasters that I've ever been on. You need to come to Magic Mountain and ride this no matter what.
Yeah, can't agree more with that, what Brandon said. You know, it's the only one like it in America, and you can only ride this in Japan or China. So, like I said earlier, this was down all day. They did open it up for like the last half hour or so. So props to Magic Mountain. We're here, it's like probably 45 minutes after park closed. They still had about, I'd say about 10 trains more or so after us. So yeah, they're staying after. So at least they got it open, which is much appreciated.
Props
because
to Six Flags.
Yeah, because you know, you can't really come to Six Flags and not ride X2. I mean, that's a killer. So, you know, Superman was open today, which was awesome. And then we got to get on X2 to end it out, which was just amazing. Heading out of the park here now, there were some cons of the day. Let's go over those first. First of all, West Coast Racers down all day. Closed on the app, not even temporarily closed, never got on. And so Brandon missed out on that credit. And then X2 was down almost all day. They did get redemption at the end there. They did open it for like the last half hour or so of the park.
Worth it.
And very worth it to wait an hour and 10 minutes for sure. And then let's see what else. Oh, one train ops on Batman and Goliath. So that prevented us from riding both Goliath and Batman because of the one train ops. I haven't seen a Batman have a queue like that, even on a Saturday. So I don't think Magic Mountain was really expecting the crowds that they had today. So we did get a lot of great rides. We had a great time, but there were, you know, those were the cons that we faced.
We were able to go into that twice, so that kind of evens it out.
Yeah, Wonder Woman did have a couple breakdowns as well while we were in line, but they were able to get it back up and going. So that was great. But yeah, great day at the park. Let's see, we did one ride on X2 at the end. We did 2 on Wonder Woman, 2 on Twisted Colossus. We got on Apocalypse, Gold Rusher. What else? There was a lot. Tatsu.
Tried to go on Ninja, but Ninja was closed.
Ninja was also closed, so that was another one on the closed column. So all in all, park was open from 10:30 to 6. We got 10 rides in, so I'm definitely happy. Awesome time being with my brother here. This is our 3rd park we've ever been to. Let's see, we've been to Cedar Point and Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, so this is our 3rd one. So many more to come as well, but that will do it for us. Thanks, Brandon, for being in the vlog today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be with the connoisseur.
That's right. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment on this video, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.